Welcome, Scorpio. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for March the 12th through to the 18th, 2018. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Yes, I am trying to do the weeklies. We'll see where we go. Oh, look what came out here. Five of Swords. It's almost like you're learning how to fly again. Like there's challenges, there's learning curves, there's there's new experiences, uh, new, it's like you have to find new ways of doing things or evolving in your knowledge, but it's attached to your true passions are your true self of allowing that part of you to come out, and you're not used to showing that part of you, and so that's where it's kind of like a learning experience for you. Or we'll see how that plays out. You gotta pump those wings. Yeah, pump those wings and make them strong. Absolutely. So let's cut the cards here and see what they will reveal about the energy that surrounds us so that we can go forward in a positive light. Look at this, we have the Nine of Cups. So in many ways, it's great abundance in your life this week. Absolutely. There's joy, there's happiness, there's celebration of the bounty, the harvest of what you have in your life, of the people that surround you, the goodness that has come your way, and seeing it and feeling it. I think this week is a week where you can clearly see the abundance that surrounds you and that resides within you. Six of Wands. Six of Wands is, okay, so we're having a few celebrations where, I mean, this is the card where the parade is being held for you, your accomplishments, what you do in the world. So, this could be that job opportunity comes your way, or you get that promotion, or a promotion opens up that you were hoping for in the field that you wanted, or a new relationship, or a relationship grows to the next level. Um, your health is strong because you've been working at it. This is something that you've been working at. This is something that you've been giving energy to. Uh, that you start to see the rewards. You start to see the milestones being met. And that doesn't mean that you can relax. That means now you need to push even harder. Be more determined. The Magician appears. Whenever the Magician appears, know that your wish will be granted, so make sure that you are putting details in there. Okay, don't leave it wide open. Don't say, I'd like more money, because if you walk out on the sidewalk and find a coin, you've technically got more money. Your wish has been answered. So, another one is you want to pay off all your bills, so you say, oh, I want to get to zero. Well, zero is nothing, and so you will get to zero. You will get to nothing if you allow that kind of affirmation to go up. So you want to have detail. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? What does the experience hold for you? And are you committed in going after that dream? Making it tangible, taking ownership of it, embracing it. We have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, it's like you're standing up for yourself, or you're allowing yourself to shine, or you're being truthful to yourself in some way. And there may be some people that don't quite agree with you, and well, too bad. Seriously, too bad. Because it's your life, it's your path, it's your walk, and you have to do it by your terms. And that's very strong so far in your reading, isn't it? We have the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm thinking that you are walking into this week already noticing some of the changes that is occurring in your life by um, by what you've given or what you have walked through. Maybe it was sorrow, maybe it was chaos, maybe it was a depression, maybe, but you're starting to see the light. You're starting to see where the abundance can be. You're starting to see the birth or the rebirth or the new birth in your life, especially when it comes to your own self-expression. The truth, the true you. Your self-expression, your creativity, your voice. Those are the things that I think, are really going to be highlighted this week for you. And then we have the new moon, so it's the new seeds that you are planting, and know that you are walking towards a very abundant path. Five of Wands. This has not been a stranger in these readings, and it's an overall. So, expect people to call you out, and you may call other people out. I mean, that's just the way it's going to be. So, you know what? As much as you can, you have to use this energy to your advantage by thinking through the conversations you want to have, the actions that you want to take, and know what the desired outcome is, and work it out in your mind. And will you get that desired outcome? Do you need to change something? Do you need to tweak something? This is really being cautionary about every step you take. There could be some major competition in your life this week, or somebody is calling you out, or asking you to prove your stance or your reasoning behind something. So be prepared for that. You might also be doing that to somebody else. So where there is conflict in relationships or situations in your life, you need to be proactive and be prepared for those situations to manifest in your life this week. We have the Four of Wands. So, after you do that, there's a lot of happiness, rejoicing, celebration. Partnerships are formed. Proposals could happen. Absolutely. This could be in career, this could be in relationship. And it's not a lot, but it gives us a lot of hope. Right? We got these four wands sticking into the ground, and we put a little bit of garland up, and we're all dancing around and smiling and complimenting each other on overcoming a challenge, or setting a goal and meeting the first mark, or planning to go forward in some new endeavor. Now, for work and career, we have the moon. Really, the cards can't say it enough to you. It really has to be, the true you, your passions, your dreams. And I almost get like there's some kind of tension on you doing that for one reason or another, and you have to be true to you. You have to listen to your heart over your ego. It doesn't matter what people will think or people will say, and maybe they won't be friends with you, but maybe they'll love you to death. And had they known this about you, oh my gosh, the conversations we need to talk, kind of thing. So sometimes you can't predict, even though you're sure of how they will respond. Sometimes you really can't predict the response at all. So stay with an open mind and know that you are unique and special in very beautiful ways for a reason. And so you need to start utilizing them. So very much your your work, your career needs to fit with your inner harmony, your passions, your desires. And if it can't be right now when the moon card comes out, then you need to make time for you to spend a little bit of time in your hobby, or something that makes you really happy and it's very productive and it makes you feel like you've accomplished something, whether it's painting or drawing or building something, or there has to be some kind of balance in there for you. There has to be, if you're giving of yourself to your job, your career, then you also need to give to yourself in order to really feel that true balance in your life. The Six of Cups, when it comes to relationships, there's a bit of reminiscing going on here, I would think. I think we learn some things about our partnerships through our past experiences. In fact, we learn a lot. And so we may be looking on past relationships. And when we do that, sometimes we can get quite emotional. I ask you to take the emotion out of it and understand the wisdom that you obtained through that relationship. What was the lesson? Because you're going to need this going forward. For your spirituality, look at that, the High Priestess. So follow your intuition. Trust yourself and your thoughts and what feels right, what doesn't feel right. Be true to yourself. You're very, very strongly connected this week. This is a week to talk to your angels and spirit guides, to God, to Source. This is a week for affirmations and belief that they're all working on your behalf to create the path you want going forward. For health and well-being, we have the Justice card. So, no pain, no gain. If you want good health, you're going to have to work at it. You're going to have to make a commitment, and that commitment needs to be 110%. You're going to have to discipline yourself. You're going to have to work it into your routine. And you're going to have to be hard on yourself at times. So there's decisions to be made about stepping into a healthier lifestyle here. Something that will add balance into your life. So pay attention to where those bad habits seem to take over at times, or where we've been a little lax with our taking care of ourselves. And set some new rules and boundaries in place for yourself so that you can be a powerhouse going after your success forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.